Hey guys, I'm here and nope. Would be better if I sat on my butt. No. Oh my gosh, you guys. I don't know what I'm doing. Help me out here. Okay. Okay.
And it is recording.
Okay. Are you gonna go upstairs?
Yep.
Okay, thank you. Let me cut that out. Pretend I didn't say that. Hey guys, I'm here today to do my November favorites. I have a lot of stuff to go through, so I am gonna try to move quickly so the video is not too long. I am sitting, you'll notice my background is different. I am sitting downstairs, well, this is our middle floor because we have 3 floors, in front of the Christmas tree, and the dogs are here with me, so they might pop in and out. I'm hoping it doesn't get too annoying. Piper, how about you just stay right there? Just right there. You're good right there. Okay, so the first thing, she's trying to hold my hand. Piper, you're okay. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna talk about, I have some fragrances. The first one is Calvin Klein's Eternity Now. My husband got this for me for our anniversary and I am loving it. I think I was going through like a magazine and they had like the little sample and we were both sitting on the couch and I smelled a little sample and I was like, ooh, that smells good. And he made a little note in his phone and he got it for our anniversary. So I'm really enjoying that. And also, if you remember my an unboxing I did a while ago, I got this little Versace, oh man, what's it called? It's called something crystal. Oh gosh, I should have, it doesn't say on here, does it? Something crystal, I want to say blue crystal, or I don't know, but it's by Versace and this is really, really yummy. I love the smell of this. So those are my favorite fragrances. I'm gonna have a couple foundations. One of them, sorry, it's kind of dirty, but it's the Lancome 24-hour makeup. And I am in the shade Ivory, it's 100. It is their lightest shade, which is actually perfect for me. A lot of foundations out there, their lightest shade is not light enough for me, and that gets very frustrating because then it just doesn't blend, it doesn't look right. So I love this. This works really well. It is a stronger foundation with more coverage. It's, when I say stronger, that's not the right word. I meant to say it's more full coverage and it definitely smells kind of like paint. It reminds me of like the MAC Studio Effects. But it works really, really well. I like it. I don't break out from it considering it is a more full coverage, whereas when I used to use MAC, it would kind of make me break out. So I really love this. It has SPF 15 in it. It lasts very, very well. I've been out of it for a while. I'm getting a new one this weekend, so, but this works really well. The other foundation is one I've already talked about in the favorites, but I just have to talk about it again, and it's the Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous. I am shade 105, which works for me. I would say it's maybe like the tiniest bit too dark, but not by much. If you blend it out, it's not a big deal. But this makeup that I'm wearing has been on for 10 hours, and this is the foundation I was using, and I did not touch up before I started filming, and I still think it looks pretty good. Like, I'm not super shiny anywhere. There isn't any separation happening on my face. So I just really, really love this foundation. The only downfall I would say is it's such a small tube. It's this little tiny squeezy tube. It's 1 ounce. 1 ounce. How much comes in this one? I'm looking. This is also 1 ounce. Interesting. I felt like this one lasted longer. I don't know if it's because it's a pump bottle and this is a squeezy bottle that makes it feel like I went through this one so much faster. Or, I mean, I try to keep my more expensive ones for like occasions, so I'm not using it as much, so I don't go through it as quickly, so that could be it. But I do wish this bottle was bigger. I kind of don't like the squeezy tube for whatever reason. I feel like I can't get all the product out at the end, so there's a whole bunch maybe still sitting up in here that I can just never get out when I run out. But I really love this foundation. It stays really matte on my face. Well, I would say like a natural finish. It's not like super duper mattifying, but I tend to get oily and it's an oil free. I just love it, so I had to talk about it again. And then I tried the Nyx Hd Concealer. My sister told me that this is great and it reminded her of the MAC really popular concealer that I cannot think of right now, which I've never used. She said this is really great. I do really like this. The only thing I would say is that the sponge applicator is a little bit more on the firm side. that might not bother anyone. I just noticed it was a little bit firmer than I normally would like. So don't go pushing too hard when you're trying to like spread it under your eyes to brighten under there, because you could hurt yourself. But this works really well if you set it with a good powder afterwards. And when I say good, I don't mean expensive necessarily, because the powder I use, which is the Coty powder, Airspun Coty powder, excuse me, on this, it works really well. So if you set it with the powder, it will stay. It doesn't separate or crease for me. And their lightest shade is very light, which is good because I need that if I want to use a concealer as an actual highlighter. Okay, the next thing I'm going to talk about is ColourPop eyeshadows. I have these three that I bought a couple months ago. You might have seen the unboxing. I have Mittens, which is a matte brown, chocolate brown color right there. I have, sorry, I'm trying to go fast for you. This one is Get Lucky, which is a beautiful gold color. It's very shiny. And then the last one that I have here, which is probably my favorite of them all, is Drift, which is burgundy and it's kind of sparkly. These are 3 of the 4 that I recently bought. I do really like the other color, but it's not, I don't wear it quite as much because it's duochrome and it's a little crazier, so I just don't wear it as often. But these shadows are great. They are super soft and buttery. They blend out really well. They last a long time on your skin. If you're wearing a good primer especially, it doesn't do any weird creasing or anything, but I really have been loving these shadows. And then the last thing that I have in the makeup realm is, oh, it's stuck to the table, sorry, that probably shook the camera, is Lit Cosmetics glitter and their clearly liquid glitter base. This stuff, these things are amazing. I got this just several weeks ago and I've done a couple looks now using their glitter and it's just so good. First of all, this glitter base works so well. I had very chunky glitter on one of their largest sizes on my entire lid when I went to a Christmas party, and it stayed on all night. I wasn't getting like fallout onto my cheeks. It just worked really well. And they have a lot of options for their glitters. They have multiple sizes, so you can get like almost like dusty little sparkles, like little tiny ones, and then bigger. And their chunkier ones aren't like super chunky. Like don't think like kids craft glitter, nothing like that. But they have different sizes, so you can do different effects. If you're wanting to like look like you have glitter on your eyes, then you want a size 3 or 4. If you do the smaller sizes, it might look like you're wearing just more of like a very shimmery pressed pigment, I guess. I don't know. I've actually never used the smallest size, so don't quote me on that. I only have sizes 2 and 3, but their glitter is just, it's beautiful. It's amazing. It's cosmetic grade. It has rounded edges, so if you were to get it in your eyes, it wouldn't scratch a cornea or anything like that, which I did have happen to me when I was a small child, and I wore those like during the holidays, like those little headbands with like the springs, and they have like glittery little like hearts on them for Valentine's Day. Totally had a glitter fall off that into my eyeball and it hurt really bad. That doesn't happen if it gets in your eye. The liquid base is actually all natural too. So if you were to get this in your eye, it says it won't be a big deal. I have never gotten it in my eyes. It's kind of like a thicker, I don't know if you can see the viscosity in there. I don't know if that's the right term, but it's thicker than water, but not quite as heavy as oil. But that's good because then it doesn't like drip down your face when you're trying to use it. So I just love their products. If you guys like glitter, give it a try. They also have really great brushes. They sent me 2 different sizes, and I've been using the big one even to do kind of finer wings on the outer edge. The smaller brush would probably be easier to use, but I have been using the big one. If you're only going to get one, you can still do small little wings with the bigger brush. I love it. You should check it out. Okay, and then for non-makeup or beauty related products, I have a couple things. I've shared with you guys that I use like journals and planners, and I wanted to show you the pens that I use for my planners. So this is the Pentel Energel liquid ink pens. So they look like this. They come in packs of 4s or 5, I believe. They probably have packs of 2 too. But this works really well. This is the 0.7 metal tip, so 0.7 millimeters ball tip pen. They just work really well. They have fun colors and they don't bleed through to the other side of your planner. They write really, really well. I really like them. The other pens that I have, they're just really cute. They're the Papermate Inkjoy. They're like little minis. So it's this little pack. It has a lot of colors. And if I can get it open, they're just like super tiny and super cute. And they write really smoothly. They're not like chunky when they write. So I really like these. The only downfall is if your planner if it's bright white paper, then you're good to go. The color is gonna look great on there. The weekend part of my planners are shaded to like a muted color. So then the bright colors aren't as bright, but that's when you could use something that's like a gel pen and that will show up more. But I thought I'd share that with you guys just in case you wanted to know. Something else I want to talk about that I'm surprised I haven't talked about before is my G-Shock watch. Technically, I believe that this version is the men's watch. I think the ones that are baby G's, which are smaller sizes, are the women's watches, but I like big chunky watches. This is black with shiny gold on the inside, and it is just, I just love it. It's a great watch. It's perfect for me who is a hairdresser and I'm constantly needing to check my time to make sure I'm on my schedule and I know when to pick up guests and when they're done processing. But also, I don't have to worry about it if color or lightener get on here or water. It's super easy to clean off. It's not gonna ruin the watch. So this is a fantastic watch. I love it. And they have many different styles. And then the last thing I'm gonna talk about is my nails. I used to have acrylic nails for quite some time and then I stopped and then I had them again and then I stopped. And I haven't had them for some time. And I decided to treat myself. I saved up some money and decided to treat myself and get some nails. So you might have seen in a previous video or two, I did have them then, but because I had just gotten them, I didn't think it was fair to talk about them in a favorites video. But now I've had them for a full month. And yeah, I just love them. It just makes me feel really pretty and polished when I have nice nails. And I've recently gotten into being a little bit more fun and funky with my nails. This one isn't as funky as the ones I had before. It was because I wasn't sure what I was going to be doing for my outfit for the Christmas party, so I was trying not to go too crazy with the nails, but still keep it like holiday themed. So you can see I have sparkly fingers, plaid here, and then just black on my thumbnails. But I love it. They just make me feel happy and pretty, and I don't know, I just really like it, so I thought I'd mention it. But that is it. That is it for my favorites. I hope you guys have been well. Let me know what some of your favorites were in the comments down below, or if there's any products that you want me to check out, please list them down below as well. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to my videos. It helps me out a lot. It makes it so that more people can see my videos, and I truly, truly, truly appreciate it when you guys comment, thumbs up, subscribe, all those things. I really, really appreciate you guys doing that. Otherwise, that's it for this video. It is almost Christmas. I hope you guys have an amazing Christmas, and I will be seeing you soon. Take care. Bye.